All right, here we go. Methano Bay on Facebook says GPA is a 1.3 and you spent $15,000 on prom. Now, I was curious because I've been seeing some posts like this recently that was conveying these astronomical, asinine, every single other negative adjective that I can think of right now, numbers that parents are using to spend on their child's prom. Let's talk about it. This is All About the Money with Jordan Green-Ellis. Welcome to the show.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Green-Ellis.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
I know you may not feel like it, but your feelings are temporary, and sometimes they may not be telling you the truth about who you are. In fact, most times they aren't telling you the truth about who you are. You may feel like you come from the wrong side of the tracks or the wrong neighborhood, or maybe the unlikely is okay. When I was in college, I couldn't afford books, but now I write books for college students. What's up, y'all? This is Jordan Green-Ellis, and welcome to All About the Money. If you have not already done so, hit the subscribe and the bell notification so that you can stay in the loop of all things All About the Money, all things J. Green-Ellis Live, and everything that's going down on this channel. This episode is brought to you by Caps and Gowns University. Caps and Gowns University is an all-inclusive course and community that prepares families just like you for the college readiness portion, specifically decreasing and eliminating student loan debt so that debt won't be a part of your destiny. There's a boot camp coming up this month and next month, and I promise you it's well worth your investment. In fact, once you see the price, you're definitely going to be like, this is way too good to be true. For all the things that you're going to get, all the information that you're going to get, it's going to be literally everything that Caps and Gowns has used, that I, the founder of Caps and Gowns, has used to help families just like you go to college with no student loan debt. Currently, just off the top of my head, I have a senior who is going to a school that's over 50 grand a year, okay? Over 50 grand a year, and his family is going to come out of pocket $2,500 for 1 year. No debt. Did you hear what I said? He's getting a $200,000 degree for $2,500 a year. You can't beat it. And even if you don't got that, I can help you find that extra $2,500. Sign up for the boot camp. It's coming up this month and next month. I don't want you to miss it because it's going to be absolutely life-changing. Let's get into today's episode. We're talking about these crazy spending habits of parents today. This is a video that I want us to look at from Northwestern High School in Miami, Florida. And let's just look. Oh. All right. Let's restart the video. All right, here we go. Students at Miami Northwestern High School. Let's turn it down some. Okay. All right. Okay. They hired actors to stand in with the outfits. A G-Wagon. I think that was a Bentley. I don't know. Nice BMW. I don't even know what kind of car that is. Okay. Long train on the dress. Okay. 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 Not even sure what type of car that is. Was that a Ferrari or a Porsche? It's moving too fast, y'all. Don't judge me. This is some nice stuff. I can't even lie. Audi. Okay, that's the first semi-normal car. The elaborate dresses are, I mean, they're beautiful. They're nice. Okay, Porsche. Wow, that is an elaborate hat. It's nice. I think that's a Corvette. It's moving too fast for me, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Maybe we'll have to watch it one more time through. Okay, with the hydraulics. Is that a thing in Miami? I always thought that was like a West Coast thing. Okay. Not sure what material that is, but it looks nice, man. That's dope. That's hard. Okay, got the iced out jacket, iced out chain. Okay. I love it. Bentley, Rolls Royce. All right, one more time. Got the police escort. Oh, I missed that one. What kind? Hold on. What was that? That was the Tesla truck? Okay. Let me, first of all, start off by not sounding like a hater. This is dope. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to their ability to put on like this type of, or rather create this type of opportunity for their kids. I think that this is extremely noble. But I have concerns. Are you ready to hear my concerns? My concerns are the amount of money that has been poured into that. The internet lies all the time. I don't know. We don't know what this is unless you were there, right? They said it was a prom, whatever. Let's just take it for what they said it was. What type of money is being invested into this type of stuff for this one night? What type of money is being invested in this type of stuff? I was having a conversation with a family member not long ago, and we share like ideals as in regards to money and raising children and things of that nature. And we both agree that there are things well worth celebrating, such as high school prom and graduation, but to what degree are we going to be celebrating? Now, I'm not going to preach to y'all too much. I just want to show y'all what these types of decisions do to our financial future. This is completely blind, okay? I'm literally going to do this on the spot. We are going to look up the average costs. I don't even know all of those types of cars, honestly. I don't even know. But let's just take one. The one that I think that I can remember is the Tesla truck, okay? Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. All right, ChatGPT. What is the average cost to rent a Tesla? What is it called, y'all? Combat truck. I don't even know what it's called. Shout out to Lord Jesus. I almost called him Mark Zuckerberg. Elon Musk. Shout out to Elon Musk. What's the average cost to rent a Tesla truck? Cybertruck. That's what it's called. All right. The average cost to rent a Tesla Cybertruck varies depending on the rental platform and location. On Turo, a popular car rental platform, the daily rental rate for the Tesla Cybertruck is generally around $150 to $200. For example, in LA, that rate is approximately $150 per day, while in Beverly Hills is approximately $200 per day. These prices include the insurance and some additional features, but extras such as prepaid EV recharge can add to the cost. Rates can also vary based on the demand, rental duration, and the specific terms set by the individual host. Okay. I'm going to be fair. Now, do I agree with it still? No, personally. But I honestly personally thought that it was a whole lot more than what ChatGPT is telling me. This could, be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. But okay, let's be a little bit lenient in our approach and give a bigger range. Okay, matter of fact, let's just take the range. $150 to $200. Let's take the top. So let's say it's $200 for the Tesla Cybertruck. Okay, what is the average cost for a customized prom dress? All right. Searching average costs. Okay. They search 6 sites. Okay. ChatGPT. Feet don't fail me now. Okay. Average cost for a customized prom dress varies widely depending on the designer, the materials, and complexity of the design. Generally, you can expect to pay between $100 and $600 for a prom dress, with customization options often driving the price higher. Simple alterations on a dress can vary between $5 and $95. Okay, now I know that people are paying more than this, but again, I want to be fair. We got 100 to 600, right? I'll be fair. I won't even take the top number. Let's do 300. Let's do 300. Around about the middle. It's definitely more than that, but let's do 300. Okay. I'm going to share a story, a horrendous story of an actual prom vendor's experience with a family in a minute. But let's keep going. Okay. What else did they spend money on? Let's say, because these prom send-offs, right? That's like a thing now. Like these decorative atmospheres, the prom send-offs with the lights and the food and the all of that stuff. What is the average cost of prom send off of a prom send off? What is the average cost of a prom send off set up in 2024? All right, what's the average cost? All right. It says it can vary. Typically, prom send off might cost between $200 and $500. My Lord. I'm going to let y'all, okay, it gives an exhaustive list of potential things that most prom send-off people have: decorations, photo booths, limos, and transportation. That kind of goes along with, the Cybertruck thing, entertainment, so forth and so on. It says overall, a more luxurious prom send-off, including multiple high-end elements, could easily become $1,000 to $3,000. The final cost will depend on specific choices and the scale of the event. Okay, so again, I want to be fair. I'm not going to just take the most extreme cases. I'm going to take the regular. Okay, I'm going to take the regular. The beginning of it said between $200 to $500. That's the range. That's the low range, right? Between $200 to $500. Let's not even take $500. Let's take $250. Let's take $250. Let's take $250. Okay. So we've got the car rental, we've got the attire, we've got the prom setup. What other things? I think let's just start there. Okay. And again, you can go back and see the numbers. These were very, very generous, okay? I wasn't even being stringent like how I typically would be. But right now, we have a grand total of $750. $750 being spent for a prom, okay? You may say to yourself, well, it's just $750. It very well may be just $750. I actually agree. $750 is not a whole lot of money, right? However, here's what you have to consider. This $750 spent, you can never get back. Well, Jordan, it's a memory. I agree. I almost didn't go to my senior prom, and my mother convinced me because she understood what I would have been giving up. It was a valuable memory. I'm so glad that I went. But my parents definitely didn't spend $750. Okay? And here's the point. The point is that it is not a lot of money. But this money given, even if it's $750, and this is the low end, it's money that, number one, you can't get back. It's invested in an experience that your child will have. But what about life after the prom? What about life after the prom? Especially if your child is a high school senior and you know they're going to a college that you can't afford. This $750 flushed down the drain, and in 6 months, your baby is going to borrow a $3,500 federal student loan. Wait a minute. Hold on. This $750 invested can produce more money for you. This $750 put to the side in just a normal bank account with those really, really low interest rates, right? This $750 saved can be the difference between you having to borrow because you need books or borrow because you have a balance left over and not. Now, this is the low end. This is the low end. I guarantee them dresses that you saw in that video was way more expensive than some $300. I'm just trying to be kind. I'm just trying to I'm just trying not to I'm just trying not to lean on y'all so much today. One of my friends reposted this. This is from Morticia Peterson. Morticia has her own business, and she, I believe it's like an event business, and she posted this on Facebook. This is Morticia Peterson. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing this name. She has pictures to verify that this event is actually true. It seems that she's like an event coordinator and decorator. It says, on May the 10th, 2024, a client made a payment for prom send-off services. Okay? It says, and received all the services paid for, only to dispute the credit card charges 12 days later. This experience has been devastating and financially straining for my small business, as all vendors were paid prior to the event date, and the chargeback has created a hole. Currently, I am working on sending proof for services rendered. Now, I'm going to show y'all these pictures. Number one, because I hopefully can help Morticia. But number two, just by the looks of it, this in and of itself, on the low end, costed $750. On the low end. On the low end. So I guarantee that these families who are prioritizing and investing their money in these elaborate prom send-offs are spending way more than $750. What's the point that I'm getting to, y'all? And I don't even have nothing crazy to say. I just want y'all to be thinking about this stuff differently. Look at that dress. Look at that dress. Look at them balloons. Got the sparkling machine and all of that. I'm not even trying okay, excuse me. My intention is not even to embellish or hype it up. That costs, okay. The lady said that it created a financial strain. I'm pretty sure 700. I could be wrong. I'll play angel's advocate. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure $750 ain't putting a hole in nobody's business. That's getting that type of business. Right? What I'm saying is that our money invested in these types of things is what is creating such financial strain for us. And ultimately, here's the problem, y'all. The problem is that when you make these types of decisions as a parent in front of your teenager, in front of your young adult, your emerging mind, it communicates a message to them that this is okay when it's actually financially irresponsible. It's financially irresponsible. It's financially irresponsible. There's no way that you should be investing this type of money and you can't pay your own bills. Or because maybe you think, well, I can pay my bills. This don't have nothing to do with me. No, it has something to do with you. If your kid is about to borrow a $40,000 student loans, rather about to borrow 40 grand in student loans because you want them to go to a brand name school. There's no way that you should have this luxurious prom send-off for your kid if you don't at the same time have as much or more money. Rather, let me not even give, I want to say twice as much set aside for their life after high school. And everybody wants to go to college, Jordan. Okay, either your kid going to go to college or they're going to go to the school of life. You better let them go to college. And college is not just a traditional 2- and 4-year institution that you think of. It is an institution of higher learning that includes technical and trade colleges. Because that's what they're called. They take federal student aid. The same thing that those brand name and other institutions take. It's the same exact thing. The point that I'm getting to is that this is just simply not a wise investment. Do you know that the result of a penny doubled over 30 days, or let's even be generous and say 30 years. I promise you, everyone watching this call would take the result of a penny double after 30 days or after 30 years rather than spending 15 grand on a prom. Imagine what 15 grand invested over 30 days, doubled over 30 days, or double over 30 years, double every year for 30 years, or double every day for 30 days. Imagine what that would do. I want to show you guys this quick clip of a speaking engagement that I had some time ago, and we talked about the power of investing. This is what I want to get to. Okay, you may be saying, well, I don't have that type of money. It's okay. Investing is not an amount of money, it's a mindset. And for those of you who have the mindset to make these types of investments for prom, I want to caution you, especially if you don't have adequate funding for your child's next steps. They went to prom, had a good time, but now what? What they about to do? Do you know that the federal government will give your college student, right? They will loan them up to just about 60 grand with no job or ability to pay it back. That's literally giving them rope, y'all. And I don't mean to sound like morbid or like be insensitive, but that's exactly what that is. How do you expect them to succeed if you are giving them a shovel and letting them dig a hole as such? This is not the way that we should be living our lives. You don't have to agree with me. I just want you to be prepared. If you want to rock out with your prom, rock out. But at the same time, be as financially prepared for your child's next steps. Here we go. I'm about to make a real bold statement, and it's not insensitive. It's based off of data. I guarantee all of those students that you saw in that video and all the students that's doing all the elaborate stuff, I guarantee they ain't prepared to go to college and pay for it. I guarantee they aren't. I guarantee they aren't. There may be a few, but there won't be many. You want to know why? Because student loans is the second highest consumer debt in America, second only to mortgages. So that means the vast majority of college students that are going to school are borrowing student loans. That includes them. This is how you know that their money is mismanaged. This is how you know that they can't afford what they putting on for that particular night. And this ain't personal, y'all. I mean, if this goes viral and somebody will get offended by listening to this, and that's fine. But if you're offended at me telling people to spend their money better because they know they ain't really got no money, and they're not prepared for their child's next steps, if you're offended by that, then you need to check yourself. We can't live like this and expect a better life. Shout out to all the people who believe in Jesus, including me. A lot of our prayer points can be fixed by discipline. There's a lot of things that we're praying for that we don't need to pray for. We just need to do differently. This is one of them. Not near one of you who is praying for a financial blessing, praying for a miracle, better be spending $1,000, $15,000, whatever, taking out a loan for a prom send-off, and then go ask God for some more money. How'd that work? Make it make sense. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tangent. Take a look at this quick motivational moment from an engagement. We'll come back for our closing remarks and all about the money. Take a listen. By show of hands. Now listen to me closely. Y'all ready? Yes or no? Yes. All right, here we go. Listen to me closely. Would you rather have $100,000 right now, cash, or, now if y'all are on TikTok, y'all may have heard this before. Don't spoil it if you know. Or, listen closely, a penny doubled after 30 days. $100,000 right now, or after 30 days, a penny doubled, the result of a penny double. Raise your hand if you want the 100,000. Oh, y'all are wise. Raise your hand. Okay, you want the 100,000? Raise your hand if you want the penny double after 30 days. And here's the principle that I need you to understand. Though people may say college is gruesome, people may say college is expensive, people say it may not be worth it because of student loans, you can evade all of those things. But what you have to understand, the value of going to college is that it is an investment for the future. That penny double after 30 days is like over $5 million. You can look it up. It's called the penny doubled experiment. And so it's the exact same concept. When you go put in the time on a college campus, when you work hard to get those internships and apprenticeships, when you get the experiences, when you make your mark on campus, when people know you for good works on campus, when you get that degree, that is an investment for your future. But you have to understand that investments take time to grow. After 15 days, that penny doubled is only like $200. But after 15 more days, it's over 5 million. So what does that mean? Halfway through everything that you're about to accomplish, for you sophomores that are in high school and for you second-year students that are here, halfway before everything that you're about to accomplish, it's going to get more challenging. But if you can persevere and you can get through the tough times and you can make it through the next 15 days, or even if it takes 5 more years, please understand that the return on your investment is going to be far greater after the time that you accomplish it. I need you to understand this, because about halfway through, you're going to get more challenging work. People are going to start to get on your nerves. Your feelings aren't going to be feeling no more. You're not going to feel like it. But you have to persevere, because without perseverance, listen to me, without perseverance, absolutely nothing in life that is substantial can be obtained. You might get some things that are okay. You might get some things that are great after 15 days. But if you can't make it the next 15 days, or if you can't make it the next 2 years to finish your degree, then I promise you it'll be okay, but it won't be as good as that's supposed to be. It won't be as good as that's supposed to be. Hear what I said. I said supposed to be. Please understand that nothing in life is by happenstance. If you want something, you got to go get it. All right, y'all. It got a little bit extra today, I will admit. But I just need your attention. I need you to wake up. Good things don't just happen. We got to make them happen. You want to know how we make them happen? We make better decisions. We get equipped with the right information. There's no way that you should be spending, I'll even be real generous and say $1,000, which is still too much. I'll be generous and say $1,000, which is still way too much, right? Even if you have $1,000 to spend, there's no way that you should spend it on a prom send-off or any expense if you have children who are about to take on astronomical amounts of student loans because you were unprepared to send them off to college. Well, it's their decision, it's their life. Yes, it is their decision, and yes, it is their life, but it's your responsibility to prepare them and equip them so that they can make informed decisions, especially with money. Well, I don't know what to do. Find out. Get the information. If you're watching me, looking at this camera right now, screaming and hollering at you, that means you have access to the internet. You can do exactly what I just did and go to ChatGPT. Come on, man, let's get right. And stop wanting and wishing for things to be better. Let's make them better. Let's make better decisions. Let's make better choices. Let's invest our money wisely, especially to my skin folk, to my people. You know, we the #1 consumer, but can't keep a dollar. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Let's make better decisions with our money, especially as it pertains to the next steps for our children as they are getting ready to start their lives. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis. This is all about the money. If you haven't subscribed, I'm going to let y'all off the hook for today because y'all like, man, he doing too much. That's me, Mr. Do Too Much. All right. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the bell notification so that you can stay tuned in for all things all about the money. If you haven't already done so, click the link below to learn more about the Degree Without Debt College Boot Camp coming up this month and next month. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis. I'm signing out, but I'll see you soon. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis, and I'm your debt-free degree coach, but who I am is not nearly as important as what I'm about to say. This is Kamaya Tynes, one of the students that I've recently worked with, who is a college freshman and on her way to a degree without debt. She actually goes to one of the most expensive schools in her state. It's over $60,000 a year, and she's getting paid to go to school. Why? Because she had the right information. The question isn't whether or not you can pay the bill. So I don't want you to worry, parents, because I know you're thinking about how that premium price is going to get paid, y'all. Your kid has got a dream school, and they got accepted into it, but you're wondering, man, what do I have to do to make sure that this bill is covered? Because I don't want my kid to ruin themselves financially. You and many others have this question, but you don't have the answer. The answer is in the information, y'all. You got to know how to get it done. Just like Kamaya and Antonio and Desiree and many other families that I've worked with just like yours, the how is in the information, y'all. So I want to encourage you to get the information. If you're wondering of how to foot the bill, if you're wondering if whether or not you're going to have to take drastic measures like my parents did, who actually took money from their retirement to put their baby boy through college, and it still wasn't enough. I still had to borrow over $30,000 of student loans. If you're wondering how to avoid all drastic situations, then I want to encourage you to look no further and come get the answers to your questions at my upcoming boot camp, y'all. I'm going to give you all the information that I give to my families one-on-one in one day. I've come up with a formula. I've come up with a curriculum to be able to give you so that you don't have to depend on anyone else. One of the greatest pitfalls pitfalls that I see in college preparation is that families think that they have time. Families think that the money's just gonna pop up. Families think that the school they're getting ready to send their kid to is gonna help them pay for it. And the truth is, y'all, they're not going to help you. I wanna encourage you to get to my upcoming boot camp this month. It is the Degree with No Debt College Boot Camp, and I promise you it'll be the best investment that you make this year. Why? Because you're gonna get so much of a return on this investment. You're gonna be like, I should have paid 20 times as much as I paid for it. There are two ways that you can join this boot camp. There's general admission, which is $50, and you'll be able to join this boot camp and get all the information that you need. And honestly, this would be good enough. But if you want to take it a step further, if you want to enhance your experience, I want to encourage you to join the VIP experience. The VIP experience comes with admission to the boot camp, as well as 2 of my books for free, as well as a scholarship list for free, as well as a private Q&A session for free. And the last bonus is absolutely crazy, but I'm going to do it anyway, y'all. You'll get a month free in my private community called Caps and Gowns University. And it's just basically like the boot camp on steroids, y'all. It's so much more information. It's a community of people that are learning and growing just like you on their way to a debt-free degree. So I want to encourage you to sign up so that you can get the right information. Yes, it's going to be a lot, but you'll have access to the replay for a limited time. You'll be able to have what you need, y'all. And if you have any other questions, please reach out to my team at cgu@jordangreenellis.com. I am signing out, y'all. But I'll see you at the boot camp.